Hello and welcome to the Business Spotlight interview series. I'm your host, Anu Khanna, and today I'm joined by the dashing Adrian Haller from Bruderer. Adrian, thank you so much for joining us today. Would you like to kick us off by sharing with a brief background of who you are and what does your company exactly do?
Okay, my name's Adrian Haller. I'm the Managing Director of Bruderer UK. I am a fully trained electromechanical engineering, and I've been in the business of stamping now for nearly 30 years. Our company are in several different sectors: automotive, EVs, food, construction, and electronics, most of which is all in the manufacturing sector for the UK. And at the moment, I'm pleased to say it's quite buoyant.
Fantastic. That's how we always wanted to be buoyant. So you've been in the MD role for quite a number of years.
17 years as the Managing Director of
Wow.
Bruderer, yes.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
17 years,
Yeah.
successful MD. What do
Yeah.
you attribute your growth and success to, Adrian? If you would like to share with our audience, please.
I think it's hard work, being humble,
Mm.
getting down at the ground, not thinking that you're too high to not contribute to anything. I still fully enjoy getting involved in projects, getting my hands dirty, as they like to say, and working with the guys to bring projects to fruition. We see this a lot within our industry where there is not many skills around, and I have them skills not only as a managing director but as an engineer as well. So utilize those skills to help and pull the projects together.
Amazing. Fantastic. 17 years. What would you say are your biggest learnings as a MD, as an owner of the business, as running successfully, which you can share with us?
I think learning to deal with people is one of the biggest attributes you can possibly have. There's all kinds of different views, ways of learning and what have you. And I have to say that every day in this job role as managing director is a learning day. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody sees the same views that you do. And sometimes you need to listen, which is a big part of it. And the fact is you haven't got all the answers. You're the guiding light as far as the company's concerned. But sometimes you need to listen and take heed on what people are trying to show you and work with them. You know, I always say to all my guys who work with me, you're working with me. You don't work for me, you work with me.
Mm.
And that's the only way to build a team. And that's how I think the strength has grown. Also, with your customers need to understand that you indeed know the job, know what you're selling, know what it's capable of. And if whatever reason it doesn't work, you're right next to your customer, pushing through to make sure the project comes to fruition.
Fantastic. Clearly, you're leading from the front, Adrian,
Oh, yeah.
hands-on, hardworking, humble. You're an engineer yourself. Really great qualities and attributes. What would you say have been the challenges along the way, in the last 17 years?
I would say the evolution of staff moving on. We have not been very good as a country, or indeed Europe's same problem of not encapsulating the skills, transferring of the skills. And there's been a somewhat black hole between, I would say, 25 and 45 years of age, where then people have lost the transfer of skills from the older guys to the new guys. This has been a massive learning curve, and trying to keep those skills of earlier machines, earlier technologies and transferable skills has been a massive challenge. We've overcome it by getting young people on board, doing training seminars and what have you. But the biggest program for us when we move to our new factory in Telford will be a full apprentice program, not only for Bruderer, but year on year we'll be taking our apprentices to build electromechanical engineers for the future of Bruderer and or other companies.
Fantastic. And this is very inspirational to hear from you. So, would you like to share more about the apprentice program, what you're planning? Because this is one of the common challenges of engineering companies, really.
Yeah, well, it's taking people on who are leaving from school through an interview process. I do a lot of work with such things as the Wolverhampton racing team, again around cars, which interests young people, Incom and UK manufacturing, whereby we do seminars, exhibitions, showcasing what we're capable of and what we're involved in the sexy things like cars and motorbikes and all stuff that are associated with wealth and money has to be made, and manufacturing starts from the ground up. By showing this to the young people coming out of schools, and again trying to educate schools is a big problem, because they push very hard for children to go to university, and I really don't think it's the answer. Apprenticeships are ahead of its game, ahead of university programs. They have their place, of course they do. But when you're getting an apprentice where you're learning to earn, earning to learn, you're doing two things at once, growth, and you're seeing real term works, and you're getting experience at the same time. Notably, I get a lot of university graduates come to me and they've got no experience, hands-on experience, and not to be rude, but useless in some cases. So training people from the grounds up, hands-on approach to engineering is the best way forward. Of course, you've got to have a technical knowledge and an academic from that point of view, but apprentice is the way forward without a doubt.
Yes, no, I can see your point, because it's not just theoretical. They
No.
have actually learned something with their hands getting
Yeah.
dirty.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what attributes, what qualities are you looking for when you are hiring these young people?
When I first start talking to them, I start talking to them about their hobbies. I like to know what they like. That's a key point. Anything where a person, not just a young person, but any person has taken time to learn and understand, shows me that they have got an in-depth nature to move on and understand whatever they're interested in. So if they're interested in motorbikes, if they do motocross, if they work on the dad's car at the weekend, or even he goes into the dad's company, working within there, at the lower levels, getting to understand the place, even cleaning the toilets. The fact of the matter is they've gone there because they're interested in growth and they want to move forward. That's what I find interesting in young people. And then I can show them things and see the little twinkle in their eye that you think they've got it. And that's what you need. You need to have that kind of forethought for them. And that's where we can actually progress that and build on it. They might not become an engineer, they might not become a tool maker or what have you. But what it is, we can give them base knowledges that they will use in the future. And if it doesn't work, well, if they want to become a singer or the next YouTuber and that don't work, at least they'll have the key skills to fall back on.
No, thank you for that share. You clearly know what you're looking for in young people, and you have a clear criteria, and I can see that you're getting success at it. So well done, really good.
Hopefully.
Yes, no, thank you, Adrian. Thank you for sharing your key strategy, how you work at hiring people, how you have created success. Is there anything else you would like to share as your final note with our audience today?
Yeah, the fact is that manufacturing is well and truly alive. And, one of the things that I hate hearing, and I only heard it the other day, is that in the UK, we don't make anything anymore. Well, you're wrong. We make lots of things, and we're throughout the whole of the world, people come to us to make specialist things, aeroplanes, boats, anything that can be made in the UK. But the key starts of wealth is manufacturing. If you haven't got manufacturing sector, you have nothing.
The golden words have been spoken. UK is one of the best in manufacturing. Here to that.
Thank you.
Adrian, thank you very much for joining us and sharing about your growth and your success journey. Thank you.
Thank you.